Hi Year 6, so today we're going to work and develop on from our comic portrait, and one thing we're going to try and do, if you can, is we're actually going to try and trace part of the work from last week. The way we do this is by using something called a natural light box. If in your house you will have windows and they let natural light in, and the best way to do this, again, please make sure that you ask parents first, because we don't want to cause any damage, but is to have your work up against a window and then have your new piece of paper, this week's piece of paper, placed on top as if you were using a light box at school. And what it will do is the natural light will shine the image through onto the plain piece of paper and allow you to trace it. You can do it on a window, you can do it on a patio door, basically any part of your house that allows natural light in, it should work, so long as the day is quite bright. So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to use my patio door to transfer my image. I'm going to use my punch to the face image, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to develop it into a comic strip. I'm going to try and have a character, or at least a longer arm punching the face, and a key action sound word around it. So before I can add in my image, I'm just drawing out my page. This week we're going to call it Comic Strip, and my box here, I've got 12 centimetres down this side and I've got 24 centimetres this way, and it fits the page quite nicely. I'm then going to add in my punch to the face here. I might bring it in slightly because it's my original one was quite near the edge. I'm going to bring it in slightly to fill the space, and then I'm going to add in the arm. And I might add in a pow or a whack or a thump or something to emphasise the action and really make it feel like it has come out of a comic book. So I just wanted to show you as well how this works. So I'm hoping you can see I've got my top paper here, there's the comic strip, and then behind it I've got the comic portrait. And you can see on my patio door it's coming through really clear. So please do that. It will save you quite a lot of time. It'd be such a shame to have to redraw these out. I understand if you're not allowed to, that is absolutely fine, but you will find it will take you a bit longer just to redraw the image. So if we can trace it, it will help. I'm going to adjust it so my punch to the face is down over here, and I'm then going to add in my details. So here is my traced image. You can see I've traced most of the key lines. I haven't finished off all the hair down here, but that's fine. I find it quite tricky to trace everything on a natural light box because it is still a bit blurry. So I've just done the key shapes, which I can then go over in black, so no problem. I'm now going to extend this arm here, and I'm going to add in my word up here to create that action pow, thump, maybe a thump I think, thump comic strip. So I've just added in a slightly longer arm with an elbow. I've added in the word thump into a pop zigzag background to have it stand out. I'll probably add in a few more zigzags here just to fill this space, and I might even add some over here too. I'm now going to bubble my writing like we have done in previous lessons with our sound words, and then I will add some colour. So I've just gone round all the outlines in black. I have referred to my one from last week just to help me with a few of the outlines and key things. But you can see I think it's looking pretty good. I think it's looking quite comic-y now, like it has come out of a cartoon of some sort. So what I will now do is give it a bit of time to dry because the black pen is slightly wet in places. Then I'm going to rub out all the pencil, and I will add colour to my title as well as the image. And I'm probably going to go for kind of a red, orange, yellow theme to emphasise the impact and make it quite pop art. And then I will add the colour to me to finish it. So I just wanted to show you after I'd done me as my character. If you want to change the shade of the skin, if you have an action like this, then you could press a bit darker. You could use a slightly different shade of a colour, like more pink or more brown, or do a bit of blending. But if you changed it slightly, it would help it look like it was somebody else, which might be quite effective. Okay, so here it is finished. I have to say, if anyone's using colouring pencil like I did, the amount of sharpening you have to do is quite exhausting. So well done for doing that. I'm really quite happy with this. I feel like it looks like it's come out of a cartoon, and yeah, I think it's pop art. It's pop art with a portrait and with an onomatopoeic word as well. So I hope you enjoy doing this method and turning yourself into a comic strip. As always, please take your time with it, colour it as best you can, and then upload a photo to Teams and I will feed back. Thank you.